If you're on a roll, stay on a roll if you can, if you're able to control your schedule. As I'm recording these, I sat down to record one or two, and then I figured I'd do, one a day or a couple every few days to stay on track. And then I kept going. I actually don't know how many I've done so far. You probably do, because you've probably looked back and said, oh, I know how many you've done. So now you feel smarter than me. And that's good. You should feel smart. That's good for you. I don't know how many I've done, because I just came up with an idea, I hit record, and I did it. And I came up with another idea and hit record, and I did it. And again, and again, and then I got thirsty, and I grabbed a bottle of water, and I drank it. Well, drank some of it, and now I'm recording more. If you're on a roll, stay on a roll. What makes us get off a roll when we're on a roll doing productive things? When you're on a roll, it feels good, it feels fun, it feels easy, and all of those are cues to our brain that we're doing the wrong thing. If it's fun and easy, it must be wrong, because work is hard. Work is stress and pressure and pushing through. So if you're on a roll and it's just rolling along and I'm just hitting record and talking and having a great time, this must not be the work I need to be doing. Clearly there's other work I need to do, right? Like I send an email to my community every day. I need to write that. I haven't written that for today. I better stop doing these videos and do that. Oh, I might need to, let's see, I need to make some content on my communities, right? I need to make a new welcome video, because when you guys watch my videos, you're going to go in the description. You're going to be like, oh, what are his communities? And you're going to need to see a good welcome video. And I haven't made that yet. So I better stop these and do that, because those are serious work. I got a to-do list. I have an action item list. I've got to get them done. But the thing is, this is also an action item. I need to make all these videos. I need to make 29 of them if I'm sticking to what I said I was going to do. I don't think I'm going to make 29 today, but I can make good progress on it and keep it going. Ask yourself, have you ever felt this situation where you're really on a roll doing something, you're having fun with it, and yet because you start having fun, you say, wasn't there something else I was supposed to be doing? There is a task switching tax. Task switching task. Say that 5 times fast. Every time you switch tasks, there is a cognitive load to restructure to what you're doing. That's why a lot of modern work, especially office work, feels exhausting, because you are doing this task and this task, and then you're doing this task while you're doing this task, and then someone's trying to talk to you, and there's someone out in the hall, and there's a Zoom call going on that you need to listen to, but you're not really on, and all that creates massive cognitive load. If you could shut the door, turn off the Zoom call, not talk to anyone, and do all 37 of the TPS reports in a row, and then do all the invoices in a row, and then do the other thing all together, it would feel much, much easier, because you'd just be ripping through those things, boom, 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 boom. But instead you bounce around from this to this to this to this to this, sometimes because we feel like that's what we need to do. Sometimes it's because we have an urgency schedule, an action list, which is based on the order things need to get done in, even though they'll all get done during the same day. And sometimes because someone else is dictating what we need to do. You have a boss, or you have some other situation where you're told you must do this, you must do this, you must do this. This is most commonly the problem in a job environment, is you have a boss who's trying to tell you not only what to do, but how to do it, and thus you're not really working the way you naturally work. I work for myself, so when I make this mistake, it's all on me. I think the next video I'm going to do is radical responsibility. That'll be tomorrow, but that's tomorrow. Teaser. Whether you have a boss, or you work for yourself, or whatever the situation is, accept that sometimes fun and productive can be the same thing, and that's okay. When you're on a roll, when you're chugging along, that's okay to keep chugging along. And as I mentioned previously, if your boss is telling you to do it this way, but you think more effective to do it this way, and you're going to get it all done at the same time, talk to your boss and say, I appreciate the support and the guidance you're giving me. However, what I'm finding is it seems to be easier to do A, B, C, then 1, 2, 3, instead of A, then 1, then 2, then B, then C, then 3. If I could block that out, Do you think I could try that and see how it works? This is the key thing. This goes into the complaining versus whining concept. You just talk to your coworkers, it'll never get changed. If you talk to your boss, that's complaining, that's good, they may listen. However, if you position it as, could we experiment and see if that works? Because then you're not saying, I know better than you. I know my way will work, your way doesn't work. That's confrontational. Instead saying, could we try something? I have an idea. Can we experiment with it and see how it works? And you may find that to be more receptive. The point is, whoever you're working with, if you're on a roll, if you're feeling good, if you're doing the thing, keep doing the thing if it's a thing that needs to get done. If it's a distraction, if you need to be writing but you're cleaning the house and you're on a roll cleaning the house, cleaning the house is not going to achieve any of your major goals. But if writing is one of the things you need to do, and drawing is one of the things you need to do, and editing a video is one of the things you need to do, and you're writing and you're on a roll writing, keep writing. If you're pulling that work from the future to the present, and you can do the other work in the future, pull that to the present. Because you're going to be faster, more effective, higher quality when you're in that zone. If you're in the zone, stay in the zone. And if you want more great support and advice beyond simply watching these videos, check down there in the description. Check out the Entrepreneur Village and the Aligned Action Network and whatever else is down there. Who knows what I put in the description? I don't know what I'm doing.